Here's what will happen to your heart if you consume 1 tablespoon of organic honey every day. We can easily say that honey is one of the healthiest foods on the planet. It has been used as both a food and very useful medicine for thousands of years. Honey contains high amounts of beneficial plant compounds and it can provide many different health benefits. Many people are still using refined sugar, which is 100% worthless calories. In this video we are going to give you 8 evidence-based reasons why you should consume raw honey every day. 1. High-quality organic honey is loaded with antioxidants. Well, you need to know that you should always use high-quality organic honey, because this type of honey contains high amounts of antioxidants such as phenols, enzymes and other healthy compounds, flavonoids and organic acids. Some medical experts claim that the combination of these powerful compounds gives its powerful antioxidant powers. A recent study has found that buckwheat honey increases the antioxidant value of the blood. And all these super healthy and powerful compounds have been linked to reduced risk of heart attacks, strokes and cancer. You should also know that these compounds will improve your eye health as well. 2. Honey is much better than sugar for diabetics. Some medical experts claim that honey can help and reduce some of the risk factors which are common in people suffering from this health condition. The honey reduces the LDL cholesterol, triglycerides and raises HDL good cholesterol. Well, yes, some studies have found that honey can also increase the blood sugar levels, but not as much as the refined sugar. So what's the bottom line? Even though honey is less bad than the refined sugar for people suffering from diabetes, but still they should be very careful and consume honey with caution. 3. Organic honey can lower your blood pressure levels. We all know that high blood pressure is extremely important and dangerous risk factor for heart disease, and this super healthy ingredient will help you lower it. It's because honey contains high amounts of antioxidant compound which have been related to blood pressure lowering effects. Several studies in both rats and humans have discovered reductions in blood pressure from consuming honey. So you should consume organic honey every day. It will lower the high blood pressure in your body and protect you from heart disease. 4. Organic honey will reduce your LDL cholesterol levels. As we all know, having high LDL cholesterol levels in the body is very bad and it's an important risk factor for getting a heart disease. We can also mention that it plays a major role in atherosclerosis, fatty buildup in the arteries that can cause heart attack and stroke. Many different studies have found that honey can improve your cholesterol levels. Organic honey will help you reduce the total and LDL cholesterol levels and raise the HDL good cholesterol. Take this for example, in a recent study with 55 participants, the medical experts compared honey to sugar. So they found that honey caused a 5.8% reduction in LDL and a 3.3% increase in HDL. The medical experts have also found that honey caused weight loss of 1.3% compared to sugar. 5. Honey can lower the number of triglycerides. You should also know that increased amount of triglycerides in the blood is also a major risk factor for heart disease. They are also a key sign of insulin resistance, a major driver of type 2 diabetes. The medical experts claim that the triglyceride levels are increased when you are eating sugar and sugary stuff and lots of refined carbs. Many different studies have linked the regular honey intake with lower triglyceride levels, especially when it's used to replace sugar. A recent study had compared honey and sugar and found 11 to 19% lower triglyceride levels in the honey group. 6. Honey can provide other beneficial effects on the heart health. As we mentioned before in this video, honey contains high amounts of phenols and other powerful antioxidant compounds. Well, many of these compounds have been related to a reduced risk of heart disease. The medical experts claim that these compounds will help the arteries in the heart dilate and it will increase the blood flow to the human heart. These powerful antioxidants will also help prevent the formation of blood clots, which are a common cause of heart attacks and strokes. A recent study conducted on rats has discovered that honey protected the heart from oxidative stress. 7. Honey heals wounds and burns. This healing method has been used since ancient Egypt and many people around the world still use this amazing healing technique. In a recent review, almost 30 different wound care studies on honey were evaluated. And the review discovered that honey is extremely effective at healing partial thickness burns and wounds that have become infected after surgery. We can also mention that honey is very useful and beneficial treatment for diabetic foot ulcers, which are very serious complications and can lead to amputation. A recent study has reported a 44% success rate with honey as a wound treatment. Another more recent study helped in almost 95% of patients being treated for their diabetic ulcers. The medical experts believe that honey's healing powers come from its antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, and from its ability to nourish the skin tissue. This amazing ingredient can help you treat other skin conditions such as psoriasis, hemorrhoids and herpes lesions. 8. Honey can relieve and suppress coughs in children. Cough. This is probably the most common problem for children who suffer from respiratory infections. Coughing can affect the sleep and the life quality of children and their parents as well. The prescription drugs and medications for cough aren't always the best choice and they can have some bad side effects. Well, you should know that honey is much more effective in treating coughs and without any side effects. A recent study has found that honey worked better than 2 common cough medications. Another more recent study has found that honey reduced the cough symptoms and improved sleep even more than cough medications. But you should be careful because honey shouldn't be given to children under the age of 1 cause of the risk for botulism. As you can see, this super healthy food can provide many health benefits for you, especially for your heart. Just by consuming 1 tablespoon of organic honey every day, you will reduce the risk of getting heart disease and you will improve your heart health significantly. We really hope you enjoyed this post and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Thank you.